Hello, hello, hello. How's everyone doing today? Hello, hello, hello. I'm live. There we go. What's up? What is upples, my people? Uppies? Uppies? What's uppies? What's uppies? What's everyone up to? Let me put that notification out. Ooh, what's that one? I'll have to reply to that one after the stream. Hello, Florin. Hello, hello. How's everyone doing today? It's Tuesday, my dudes. Quote, quote, live right now. For real, for real. No capping. Get in. Waters. There we go. Okay. What are we doing? Oh shoot, what do I got? So, I haven't fished since I was a wee lad, right? Like, the last time I went fishing was like, I want to say I was still in high school. It's been a hot diggity minute since I've gone fishing. But the little guy is super obsessed with fishing. So I have gone fishing more in the past like week and a half, because I was gone all week, than I have in like the previous, like, not gonna lie, probably 20 years of my life. So that's what this is. Ooh, fishing hook. So I mean, I guess I'm a fishing person now. You can go in there. I guess we're fishing now. Like the factory meme. It's like build printer, build printer, build printer, build Nerf gun, build Nerf gun, build suit of armor, fishing rod. I guess we're fishing now. How's everyone doing today? Today we are continuing on with the Siboor all-wheel drive kit. Where we left off, we're almost done this build. I want to say we're almost done this build. I believe where we left off, we have the wiring is mostly done. The wiring is, I want to say, mostly done. I think we just have to do some cable management and then see whatever the manual tells us to do. Yeah, I think that's where we're at. Also, fun fact, this is how you make that M10 by 1.5 thread. When you accidentally order M10 by 1.5 and you need it to be M10 by 1.25, this is how you fix it. Is it the right way to fix it? No! But we'll fix it. The wheel. So it turns out the wheel for the project. Yeah, we're going a little off track here. The threading on these axles was M10 1.25. I did not realize that. So the plan was, because this I needed to be wider to fit on the forks I bought, I'm like, oh, I'll just use coupling nuts. So I'll put, you know, I'll put the nut on the end and then we'll just put a screw in, right? And that'll hold it on the forks. Unfortunately, I didn't realize these were fine thread. And pretty much M10 fine is not really something you find a lot in Canada, unfortunately. So I can't even find M10 bolts that are fine thread that are like, I need 10 millimeters. So I gotta like legit hit up a Fastenal or something. So that'll be at some point. So the next part of the video for that series might be a little delayed. Might be a little delayed. Do you have coupling nuts? I found coupling nuts. The local Home Depot had coupling nuts and they were M10. So I'm like, okay, cool. I just bought 2 of them, or I bought a pack of them. The problem was they're coarse thread. They're M10 1.5, which is the standard. Fine thread M10s aren't exactly commonplace in store shelves in Canada, put it that way. Yeah. Cleaning up a little bit here, making some room before we get started. Yeah. Where's the mouse? There it is. You ever do that where you go to reach for something and it's not where you expect it? Andy Miller, $10. Cheers and appreciate it. Good morning and thank you. I did bass fishing tournament. So we have this little, like, the little guy's just super obsessed with fishing right now. So we've been fishing, just dock fishing. Like, I don't have a boat. I don't have anywhere to put a boat. I don't have the budget for a boat. I saw Emily, was it Emily the engineer, just built a benchy. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna call it out. That wasn't 7,000%. Unless, she's not the first. She did a very good job, nothing against the video. It's just, it's not a life-size benchy, unless, for those that don't know, if you look at a benchy, see the little wheelhouse right there where the steering wheel is? You need to scale this up big enough so you could sit there and stand and hold the wheel. That is a life-size benchy. And I've yet to see somebody do a proper life-size benchy. One day someone will. One day someone will. But hasn't been done yet. I haven't seen somebody do a full, proper, life-size 3D printed benchy yet. Brucey, you can live on the floor for now. One day, though. One day. Boats are holes in the water, you chuck money. Yeah, bust out another 1,000. That's what BOAT stands for. Bust out another 1,000. Okay, I'm tired of this mat sliding everywhere, so I'm getting rid of that for this part of the build. Okay, move the dog food. So we still have, unfortunately, I've lost my table. And being a productive member of society, I put my FL son in a actual home, finally. So I don't have my table. Should be available at an auto parts store. I checked Crappy Tire. For the Canadians, you know. We do have like a Bolt Depot in town and a Fastenal. So I'll just hit those up, I think. But yeah, maybe I'll try another auto. Maybe I'll actually try like an Napa auto part. I don't know. I don't go to auto stores. When something goes wrong with my car, I bring it in. I pay somebody to do it. Because unfortunately, modern cars, you need a computer degree as much as a mechanical degree. Ooh, another one of these. Don't want to lose that. Go. It wasn't life-size benchy. It was cool. Yeah, it's cool. Don't get me wrong. It's cool. It's bigger than any benchy I've done. But life-size benchy, in my opinion, is you standing at the helm of a scaled-up benchy. For me, if I am 5'9", to scale up a benchy to full size would need a 7,000% scale benchy. And no, Prusa Slicer won't slice that, it crashes. I've tried. Let alone trying to print it. Behold! Printer. Two best days in boat ownership. So we don't have much in terms of fishing. So in terms of fishing supplies, we have the little guy has his he has the Hot Wheels special from Walmart. I have a fishing rod. I found it in my mom's basement. I think my brother bought it. It's a Zebco. It's probably a Walmart special as well, or Canadian Tire special, Crappy Tire special. And then we have the box of all-in-one bait for everything, 200 pieces. That's what we got. And we've caught some fish. It's been fun. Okay, where do we leave off? Let me pull up the actual manual. I have no idea where we left off. While we're doing that, while we're doing this, if you have not entered for your chance yet, every stream we give away a spool of filament. Link in the video description from Polymaker. So enter. Link in the description. Go enter for your chance to win. Ask Gabs Lab. Gabs Lab's in chat, maybe. I don't know if he was here today. But he won some filament. Would you like to win some filament? Enter for your chance to win. Link in the description. While you're down there, check out some of the other links down there. Affiliate links don't cost you anything extra. Go a long way in supporting the channel. So you can buy some filament if you don't think your odds are good. You can buy some gamer subs if you're thirsty. But this one, use code Canuck, you save 10% off your order. Zebco 202, the Ender 3. I think mine's just, it just says Zebco Legacy. Where are we at in this? Where are we at? So we've made the bed. Bed's mounted. We did the tool head. Nice shirt. Which shirt am I wearing today? Oh, I'm wearing... Probably shouldn't be wearing the LDO shirt while doing a Siboor build, but this was on the top of the pile. Whatever. Okay, so we've done that. Heat sink goes on there. Ba, ba, ba. That goes there. That goes there. That goes there. That goes there. That goes all there. That goes all there. Where are we at? Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. There we go. Okay. So I think we just got to make sure all this is wired up correctly, and then we need to actually figure out how to fit this all in the channels. Yours came in yesterday? Awesome. Also, I saw somebody on my Discord was saying they got hit with a bunch of customs and duties fees. That's unfortunately like out of polymaker's hands. If you happen to win and you live in wherever you live and you get nailed with customs and duty fees on a spool of filament, that's out of everyone's shipping. For those that like don't understand, when you complain about shipping prices, that has nothing to do with the company you're buying from. Like, the shipping costs are just what they happen to be. Believe me, every manufacturer tries to find the cheapest shipping they can because that's a cost. And if the shipping is cheap, more people are likely to buy their thing. You don't make money on shipping. So it sucks, but it decline the package if you don't. Like, it is what it is, unfortunately. It's out of their hand. I think we have everything plugged in. If I remember correctly, can somebody who has decent memory, because I have a rat's nest here, if somebody with decent memory, remember if we finished wiring it all up? I think we did. I just didn't cable manage it. I don't think. Because that all looks right, I think. It was an extra 150 for your XL. Sounds about right. Oh, we got to put this together. We got to put this M8P thermal module. That's what we need to put together. Because I think we wired everything else up. We don't have the exhaust fan or the blowers yet. So that's the problem, because it's like, should I wire in these? I don't. That goes there. That goes there. Oh yeah, don't forget to like the smash button, other YouTuber stuff. Heat bed, RP2040. Okay, yeah, let me double check, make sure all this is wired up. I think it's all wired up. Everything looks wired up, in my opinion. Yeah, everything looks wired up, I think. Oh, the display. I haven't wired up the display yet. That's what we need to do, the display. Okay, so your printed parts, I don't need you right now. You can go over here. 3D Pronafab, cheers. That's a lot of wires. Yeah, none of the wires are like pre-shortened, so it's kind of like you jam it in the slots. You just kind of jam it in the wire slots and call it a day. So I'm assuming we're gonna need this. What do you think of Siboor's kit now that you're trying to build one? It's going pretty good. Also, let me pull it up here. I did reach out to them about, let me pull up Siboor GitHub. There was questions about the whole, the CNC parts and licensing and whatnot. So let me just pull it up here, because I think they're supposed to update. Where's Siboor's GitHub? I think, is this their GitHub? I don't know. So basically they sent me this message here. I'm not gonna show it publicly because it's in my DMs, but this is from Siboor directly. I DM'd him, I'm like, yo, hey, can you provide me some information about your CNC kit? Because there were some questions that some people had brought up about licensing with the all-wheel drive kit. The all-wheel drive, this is from Siboor, I'm quoting Siboor here. The all-wheel drive used in the Siboor Trident was designed by a Chinese designer named Shen Li. His inspiration indeed came from the first versions of the all-wheel drive design, but the final product incorporates many ideas from both the designers and Siboor. Shenlin independently completed the drawings without using the original designs for the CAD projection and made several changes to the external contours. So basically, they didn't. They looked at what was out there and then designed their own, not using the original CAD. So it technically is their own thing. However, since both are based on the Trident and use NEMA 17 motors, similarities in appearance are inevitable. All cars have 4 wheels and an engine, is what it is. Before releasing the design, we had discussions with Double T and a tiny shell script and have committed to publishing the latest CAD files on GitHub between August 25th and the 1st of September. It's the 3rd of September. Hopefully they posted those. But yeah, that's what they said. I don't know where their GitHub is. So copy and paste. Well, they didn't copy and paste. If they copied and paste, it would be based on the original designs. They basically said, looked at it, and then designed their own. So technically, it is its own thing. I mean, that's what they said. And they said they're going to be releasing the files. So as long as they release the files, right? Even if it's a designed on our own with inspiration from an open source thing, as long as they release their files, you're good. So I don't know where their GitHub is. Where's my garbage? Oh, my garbage is underneath the box. So yeah, let's be honest, it's an all-wheel drive kit. There's really only so many ways you can do an all-wheel drive kit. Like you see other printers with flying gantry core XY. There's only so many ways you can do it. Okay. So what do we got to plug in here? What do we got to plug in here? I should probably not have closed that. History, manual. There we go. You know what's annoying when you close? I hate when you close something and then you need it back. Okay. So let's see here. So now the display. Coming soon, positron all-wheel drive. Can you? You can't do positron all-wheel. I mean, technically you could. The rear idler with the canted bearings, you could put big drive shafts on that so that they clear each other, and then have those connected to motors. I mean, they'd be kind of a big assembly, but you could do that. Okay, so how does this plug in? We've got 5-inch display, so I'm assuming HDMI goes to HDMI and ISPA goes to ISPA. I'm assuming. I think. So, yeah. Yar. This is gonna be annoying. Don't scratch the desk. Ooh. It's always funny when I tip this over, it's like, where are all the screws at that I lost while building this? There they are. I thought we were pushing quad XY. You're right. I keep forgetting that. This is quad XY. Also, they call it all-wheel drive, so it's like... Monkey brain, short memory span, goldfish. You want to see the cursed positron forks? Oh, I bet. Aren't there already a few ones out there in the wild, like the ones that are based on like completely off-the-shelf parts? There we go. So those go in there. So by the way, also today's stream is going to be a little bit shorter, probably 2 hours at most. Just so you're aware, today's going to be a short stream. Because it's the last stream of summer, because little guy starts school tomorrow. So tomorrow we go to the school schedule, the proper schedule for the next 10 months. So today's the last day of summer for the little man. And then USB-C goes in there. Wait, no, this is HDMI. Which HDMI? I'm assuming it goes in HDMI 1. Why does this have 2 HDMI ports? I guess it does. Okay, There's that. Who is that? PF Dennis gifted 10 community memberships. Cheers and appreciated. Thank you. A couple of forks of the 3, none of the 3.2. About this MCU, but around 93 is a bit too much. Is it starting to have... Wait. MCU, it being around 90 to 100C is a bit too much. And so, wait. Sorry for asking again, but about this, for MCU, it being around 90 to 100C is a bit too much, right? It started happening after installing a camera ribbon cable. Could have shorted the MCU. Most likely not. If your MCU is getting that hot, depending on the camera you put in, it probably just having to do more think stuff because it's an MCU. It calculates stuff. So now that you have a camera, it has to work a little bit harder, and it's generating extra heat. Hopefully you have a heat sink on it and a fan on it. You should have active cooling. You should have some sort of active cooling going on. If you're just raw dogging it, no heat sink, no active cooling, that's too hot. That is no go. You should have a heat sink on your MCU and at least some sort of air movement in your electronics enclosure. You don't want to be raw dogging this. No bueno. This isn't a flight. This isn't a 12-hour flight across the Atlantic or Pacific. So now we need to put this assembly together. So I'm assuming that's these fans right here. Those two fans, printed part. This guy. So these are like that, okay. So it looks like, okay, so face down, that goes like that. Okay. So that goes like that goes like that, and we need M310s. Do I need you anymore? No. M310s. M310s. Did you print all the printed parts yourself? No, I'm using everything that came with the kit and only what comes with the kit for this build. So all these parts that I'm using were provided by Siboor, essentially. Okay, actually, let me go grab my LCT store screwdriver because I forgot where I put it, and I found it, but then I forgot where I put it. Hey, puppy! Oh, where is it? There it is. Gotcha. There we go. Well, that's one of the reasons I'm using the parts they provided. It's that way if parts do fail, we do have a reference point, like we know, you know, how good the parts are. That's why I always try to use what comes with the kit, because you never know how good a kit is. Like I need to be able to provide feedback. So I need to go, okay, these parts are good or these parts are bad, kind of thing. Because then if somebody asks me, oh, how's the kit? I can go, hey, it's fine, or hey, it's good. You just need to reprint all your parts, or hey, don't get it at all. Like you need to use the whole kit to be able to provide feedback on the kit. Right? Right? And then just so you're aware, this Friday we go back to the normal summer schedule, or the normal, not summer schedule for streams. So Friday stream will be 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. we're back to the full shift basically. And then afternoon streams, which I don't know what time I don't know what schedule the wife's on next week. She's afternoons. Okay, so it'll be days next week. So that means next week's streams will be 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern again. So we're back to full featured streams. Yeah, kid back in school. Well, he starts tomorrow. Okay. So we've got this little doodad. So this, I am assuming, sits over our MCUs. So we got to put some heat sets in that. I'm just gonna call what I'm just gonna call a spade here. I miss not crazy Kanye. Anyways, so we need heat sets. We gotta put this in here. So let me get my heat set iron fired up. That's over here now. So make some room. Where do I put that print part? How many do I need? 1, 2, 3. For the shades funds, Andrew Rogers, $10. Cheers and appreciate. I do need to get new sunglasses. These are my these glasses are old. These are Danny Gokey's from Costco. That's just what they are, but they're like 4 years old. I'm way overdue for an eye exam. And I've lost my actual prescription sunglasses a long time ago. These are transitions. So if I'm out and about, I'm okay. But fun fact, transitions don't work when you're driving because your car windows have UV protection on them. So that means your transitions don't transition. Okay. So I need to get, I think my next eye exam is this winter because it's every 2 years. I get it. I think it's every 2 years. Yeah, it's every 2 years I get an eye exam. So. If you're wondering what I'm doing over here, you missed Saturday's stream where I redid my bench area over here. Now I have the heat set permanently set up in a spot. Also, I need to put a bunch of rep racks on the wall over here because I am completely inundated with filament right now. I need to hit up the home desk spot and pick up some rep rack stuff. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, that goes like that, and that screws on with M36s. Okay. So I'm assuming the wire goes through it. Oh no, it comes out the back. There's little notches out there. You go there. And you go there. Okay. And then you go like that. Ooh. I don't think you need this much directed cooling. I'll be honest, pretty much all my printers just have 2 fans blowing across the electronics bay, and that's been enough. So I don't know why we need extra fans, but that's what they gave us, so that's what we're gonna do. M36 button head. 36. No, where's M36? M36 button head. 316, M3. Oh, there we go. There we go. Hello from Earth. Buongiorno. Hello from not Earth. Surprise. What skirt is that? What, this? I don't know, it's part of the seat. Everything here is stock Siboor. So if you're curious about any printed part for this kit, check out Siboor. If you want your own cool shades for part cooling, check out Siboor. I'm sure they have the SCLs somewhere. Hopefully they should. Voron's an open source project, although unless you're basing parts off existing Voron parts, you technically don't have to share the source. So if you design something from scratch, it's your own thing, you do what you want. Have I seen Thomas' videos on emissions from 3D printers? Yes. I skimmed through it because I'll be honest, when it comes to VOCs off-gassing from printers, I spent 7 years working in a tool and mold shop. We had a 3,000 ton injection press that, you know, did 12-pound front fascia molds every 90 seconds for years. And we didn't have any fancy exhaust system for like the first 5 years I was at the shop. So here's what I want to know. Yes, printers when they're printing, release VOCs. At what level are those VOCs actually give me a comparison, because like I've seen all kinds of things where it's like you'll get more VOCs from like cooking bacon, or if you have carpet in your house, you get more VOCs from the carpet in your house off-gassing for the first like year of ownership than you do from 3D printing. Like, that's the thing. It's like, yes, it does release bad stuff. But guess what? Everything in California gives you cancer. It doesn't mean you're going to drop dead from cancer tomorrow. It's all about how much you're exposed to over what time period increases your chance by what. So even if it's like, oh, it doubles your chances of cancer, of this type of cancer. Okay, cool. So it goes from 0.01% to 0.02%. Is that what, like, yeah. The fine particles, yes, but let's be honest. There's already enough plastic in MESs. All of us have enough plastic, have too much plastic in us already. PZ probe gives you cancer in California. Probably everything in California gives you cancer. I mean, you got Rack Robotics here. They're not going to get you with cancer. They'll just electrocute you. Nothing is good for you. Everything's bad for you. It's all about exposure levels and percentages. So you got to do the math. M325 and okay, 325s. M3, 25, M325. I really love this. I really love this kit. I love when kits come with this, where it's like, here's where all our screws are. I still can't find them. M325, they're there. These aren't M325s. These M325s? These look like M325s. These look like M325s. I wish I knew where I put it. I printed something for my wife and I completely forgot where it was. And now I can't make the video on it. I'm kind of disappointed. My wife's chiropractor has he has his own office, whatever. And the stove in the break room, a knob broke on it. So I printed some new knobs for him. Little side commission work. So I had to CAD up and print some knobs. So I had to reverse engineer all the dimensions for the stovetop knob, CAD it up and then print it. And it came out really good. And I filmed all the B-roll for it. And then I was like, cool, this will make a nice little short video. But then I went to record like the actual like video and she took them. They're gone. She took them. She had a chiropractor appointment this morning, or massage appointment, whatever it is. It's like, well, I guess I got to reprint them just for a B-roll shot. Take care, John. Okay, so this goes on top of all our drivers. And what does it screw into? What are we screwing into? Do I gotta take out the corner pieces? I think I gotta take out the corner screws and then this screws in. Is that how it works? So many wires. Okay, yeah, so I have to take out I gotta take out the corner wire, or the corner screws. Okay, so this takes over these screws, okay. Hey, Nuno. Using the caliper the way to measure screw life. It's a vernier. What? Measuring is measuring. Did I get the dimension I need? Yeah. Is it good enough? Yeah. Okay, we're good. What are my thoughts on Voron tap changer with the lift bar? I don't know. I haven't really looked at tap changer too much. I've been looking at stealth changer. And the problem is it's all kind of under development right now. So I don't like it. It's hard to say. Simple as that. I do want to build a stealth changer at some point. I just don't have, well, I would need a kit. TLDR, I'm waiting on a kit. If somebody makes a kit for it and sends me a kit, I will build it. Simple as that. Look at that. So this has your fans for cooling, and it just goes boom over that. Wow, I did not keep that an angle at all. So this has your fans for cooling, and that just goes boop, on top of that. Cool. Make sure I don't pinch any of the wires. That actually, I wonder, okay, so the only things that, okay, yeah, you do want some airflow. So you are gonna want some cross airflow for like the power supply. But I mean, like, this by itself can probably keep everything cool enough because it's blowing down. There's more blockage at the back. So you probably are gonna have some air. Like if you put a little slot right there for air to come out and hit this heatsink fan on that, you could probably cool everything with just these two fans and not need these two, but that's what the kit comes with. I don't know where this plugs in. Where does this plug in? Third fan. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I gotta turn it around. No. That doesn't reach. That doesn't reach. Oh, I did it. Okay, this is something they kind of, I have the wires coming out the back because there's two little slots back here. Problem is that has to go here, and it's I think I have to have them come up the front. 1 second here. I've got to spin this around. Right round, baby, right round. If only there was a kit. Okay, so let's see. Maybe you come out the front. Let's have you come out the front. Hopefully you're long enough here. I do love how these are. Oh, it doesn't reach. Okay, maybe I gotta. Oh, if I gotta swap these two fans around, I gotta swap these two fans around. This doesn't reach. It's like just too short. We've been working on the Prusa. No, we're gonna get into that build soon. Don't worry. I've got this. I've got the MMU3 to build, and we got the Prusa to build. So soon. Okay, let's see. Okay, so if you come out, can I? No, see, that won't go that way. That has to go that way. And the problem is both these wires are the same length. This won't work. These aren't long enough. These wires are like a centimeter too short. I'm gonna have to like finagle this, I think. So if you go like that, you'll fit. But if you go like that, you won't fit. Like, okay, yeah. Okay, maybe. Let's do a little finagling. Let's do a little finagling. 1 second. So this has to go like this. But what we'll do is we'll snip it and let the wire hang loose a bit, I think, will be what the what we're gonna have to do. So we'll put this back in. Is a different fan header. The thing is, I'm trying to, if I was doing this on my own, of course I would. I would do something. I'm trying to keep this as 100% exactly the way that the kit shows. So what I'm going to do, there's really no force on this. Snip that little tab so I can pull this up and out, and then we'll just do this because the divider's in the middle, so this can hang over like that. That would be fine like that. That ain't going anywhere as long as these can spin and not touch the wire. We're good. Yeah. So we'll do that. That goes in there. Oh, make sure that's going through there. That goes through there. And then that will plug in. There we go. Okay, we're good. There we go. That works. That works. I'm to no electric screwdriver. Well, I don't have an electric screwdriver. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay. So that's that. So we got that. We've installed that. Now we got to put this all around the inside, it looks like. Okay, so that's that. Okay. Am I missing one of these? I got 3. Do 3. I've got 3 of those. I thought I should have 4. Or do I only have 3? No, oh, because you cut it up. Yeah, you cut it up. So you got do. Okay, so. I know the wiring on this is a mess. We'll make it look better later. Okay. My skizzers. You found old coroplast and aluminum core signs from the ship. They are being recut for 3D printers now. There you go. Reduce. Remember, there's a reason it is reduce, reuse, recycle. Recycle is the last thing you should be doing. It's the most inefficient thing. You should be reducing waste and reusing stuff. If you want to help the whales, reduce your usage and reuse. Recycling is like last thing. There's a reason recycling is a joke in most places. There's a reason aluminum cans is the only thing you get paid for recycling. It's the only thing worth recycling in most places. If it was worth recycling, you'd be getting paid for it. And you only get paid for aluminum. So what does that tell you about everything else? So this should just mush in. There we go. So I'm assuming this is what holds our core plast or our bottom plate in. And copper. Well, yeah, but copper already has a dedicated collection clientele. So you get paid for plastic bottles at yes, but do you get paid for them or do you just get your deposit back? There's a difference. There's a difference between getting your deposit back and actually getting like profit on recycling. Like most places, when you bring them aluminum cans, they give you like 5 cents a can. They're paying you for the aluminum. There's different if it's a deposit though, where I know Alberta charges you a deposit and then when you return it, you get your deposit back. Oh geez. There's been somebody driving around my neighborhood with like, I don't know if it's a beat up truck, but it's loud and I don't know what it is. I've never seen it. I just hear it. I'm either in my house, like just doing stuff in my house or in my garage and I hear it and I'm like, what the hell are you doing? Because it's like, sounds like thunder every time they drive by. What shenanigans? Yeah, it's like I'll enjoy beer occasionally, but I don't go buy like a 2-4 every week, so I don't bother like returning my beer cans to the beer store. I could have sworn that these things would have been used for like the front door, but I guess not. Hello. Pivot the camera. This goes in really good if you peel it, you bend it back, and you just kind of push it down as you go in. Across the way. Go. Okay, and then for the back, we got that one piece and then two. Okay. A lot of beer. Yeah, a lot of beer comes in cans nowadays. Oh! Did you get a haircut? What do you, oh, you got a ducky too, eh? Let me see. Oh, is it a glow-in-the-dark ducky? Here, turn the light off. Well, actually, no. I don't think we'll see. Maybe it's a glow-in-the-dark ducky, but it doesn't get too dark out here because I got all the studio lights. There you go. Are you all ready for school tomorrow? Yeah. One second. There we go. Especially those craft beers are nice. Although I get the feeling like, here's my problem. My go-to beer when I like drink beer, like I like Land Shark or whatever. But like my beer when I'm like out, like we're going out for a dinner and it's like, okay, we're having beer. is like Alexander Keith's, right? Indian Pale Ale. So I like that kind of Indian Pale Ale, that kind of IPA. But the problem is you go anywhere, it's like, oh, we have our own craft beer. It's an IPA. It's like, wow. It's like I'm eating and it's like I'm drinking an entire wheat field right now, because that's all I taste is hops. Yes, I know hops isn't wheat, but you know what I mean. It's just a little hoppy. There we go. Put one little piece in the middle here. Glass. Yeah, glass. It has to do with the energy, the amount. It's like aluminum. It takes way more energy to turn raw aluminum into aluminum than it is to reprocess existing aluminum. Whereas something like paper, you have to bleach it and do a whole bunch of stuff, which is why most recycled paper is just like brown, because it's like that's really all you can do. If you want to use it for like paper, you need to do a whole bunch of chemical stuff. Usually isn't good. Okay, get in your hole. Come on. There we go. There we go. Okay. So we've got all those 4 in. I'm hoping I put them in the right spot. They look like they go in the side. Yeah, they go on the side. Ah. Yeah, so those go on the side, around the bottom. I'm assuming that's what holds the panel on. So the notch and that. Okay, so we got a notch position where, oh, did I turn my heat set off? No, I did not, but I'm gonna need to put a, oh, did I turn it off? I did. I'm gonna have to turn it on. Because we need to put a heat set in this little guy. Is this an accent piece? I don't know. It's not called out as an accent piece. It's not an accent piece. This guy. How many people do we even have in chat right now? We got 299 people. But you all haven't liked the smash button. Remember, we do a giveaway at the end of every stream, okay? And to enter that giveaway, you just go to the video description and you enter for your chance. It's a little form. While you're down there, you have to go past the like button, okay? The thing with the thumbs up that people tell you to smash, you pass by it. So that means more of you have scrolled by it and not clicked the button than have clicked the button. And I'm kind of disappointed in that. I thought you guys were better. Because I'm not going to say that, you know, liking the smash button increases your chances of winning the draw that we do at the end of the stream. But now that I've mentioned that, are you really going to risk it? Are you really going to risk it? Okay, notch position awareness. Pay attention to the notch position to distinguish the bottom surface. So this goes like this. Okay. And then with an M38 button head. So you're gonna go there. M38 button head cap screw. Am I finding the kit? I'm liking it. I am liking it so far. There are a few quirks to it. A few things, in my opinion, that could use a little bit of an upgrade. Nothing too major. Mostly stuff like just some of the instruction stuff could be a little cleaned up, and some of the wire and belt routing could be a bit better. I'm not a huge fan of running the wires for the motor through this interior channel so close to the belts in case they ever rub. But as far as kits go, it doesn't seem too bad. Again, this is a non-stock kit though. So just be aware. I'm always, how do I word this? The downside with going with a more boutique kit such as this one, where you have custom parts and it's a different, like this is all-wheel drive stock Trident isn't, is future upgrade path. That's the only thing I would keep kind of in mind if you are going with a non-standard kit, which is why I like the LDO kits, because they're basically just really Gucci stock Voron kits. If you go with something like this and like, oh, hey guys, this is 2.5. I mean, that's not anywhere on the horizon, but like down the line, here's the new revision of Voron. You may not have the easiest compatibility. Because at least with stock Voron kits, or at least like kits based off a stock Voron design, when we design upgrades, we design with compatibility with previous parts and whatnot in mind. So you might be kind of like, well, I can't do that, or I have to throw out a bunch of this to do that. Like it's just one of those things to keep in mind. You know, it's not a big deal, because let's be honest, a lot of people just build their printer and that's the printer until they don't use it anymore. 2.4 R3. If anything, you would see a 2.4 R3 before 2.5. I mean, like, I think 2.4 is pretty baked. Everything that we come out with now for the mainline Vorons now is like incremental upgrades, in case you haven't noticed. Because the actual like motion system in like a lot of the printer is pretty baked. It's like, we haven't touched it in like 3 years and it's been pretty solid. So. Okay, so now it's pretty cool, right? We can open the electronical component. Wow. Electronical component. I did graduate high school, you know, and I did go to college for a bit. Without flipping the printer, and the rubber flat anti-slip also provides good sealing effect. Okay, so this goes in like this. So see this mess of wires that we have down here? Watch, one. Watch, okay, let's see. There, ready? 1, 2, 3. What mess of wires? And just like that, the cables are managed. Actually, that's actually really nice. That's actually, there is, like, there's a bit of a lip on this side, but for the most part, that's perfectly usable. That'll do. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Let's get you out of here, because we're probably gonna not need you for a bit, because we're gonna be doing more stuff. We have the part fan. So this part's kind of annoying. See, this is what I mean about stuff like that. It shows you where everything plugs in, but then it shows you to put this stuff together, right? Like, it would be nice if, like, okay, so we scroll up here. See this is like, oh, this is the exhaust fan, this is the controller fan, this is the blower fan. In my opinion, the way they should have it is like, you put this up, this is this, and then have a diagram going, this is where the wires go, right? That's what I would do, personally, is I would show you how to put the part together, and then this is where the part plugs in, instead of, this is where everything plugs in, and then these are how you put the parts together. So you have to like scroll down, scroll up, scroll down, scroll up. That's just a, I'm not gonna say a nitpick thing, but that's a nitpick thing. I need you. I need you. Gonna need you. Your extra parts. You're that. You're on the ground. You're opening the door. You're on the floor. I don't know what that part is, but I got a feeling you're important. Walk the dinosaur. Okay. Let's build one of these. Still better than my Prusa Mark III. Electronic box. Let's be honest, the Prusa Mark III electronic box is a mess. But they don't use it anymore, so that's good. I thought you were gonna bother with blowing the trons. This one I am. Because this one, we didn't really bother with the VZBot, but this one I am. Because this one, I may have this printer doing other things in the future other than ABS. The VZBot is a big, fast printer that I use for ABS stuff when I need big ABS parts. This machine, I'm planning to have running, I might have this running inside, we'll see. Although it'll probably run out here outside because with this, it'll be loud. Yeah, we'll make it work. We'll make it work. Let me see, I have a spare one here too. So, here's the question. Are they double ball bearings, dual ball bearings, 24 volts? This doesn't say. I've got extras of these fans, but we're gonna use the one that comes with this kit. But if something happens to this, at least we have a spare. Okay, heat set time. Heat sets, heat sets. What do we gotta do here? Oh, 1, 2, 3 heat sets. Is that it for heat sets? I think that's it for heat sets. That just snaps on? Okay, so 3 heat sets, okay. Goes in there. Yes, Calvin? What are you doing out here? What are you, Calvin, what are you doing? Nothing? Nothing in something? What are you looking for, buddy? I have a 6-year-old wandering around my garage. What are you doing? Go inside. Go inside. Go inside, buddy. Daddy's working. What are you looking for? What thing? Why do you need one of those?
Because I want cereal and wet milk now.
What? Did you spill something?
No. You spill it. That is your own fault.
I spilt it. It's my fault?
Yeah.
Oh. I have a feeling he spilt something. He was looking for, like, we have like an old box of like dog training pads from I don't even know when. I think it was like when he was getting potty trained. Would be, if you got a kid and you're doing potty training, get like disposable like dog training pads and put it underneath their blanket in their bed when they're doing potty training. Because then that way, if they have a mess in their bed, you just throw out the training pad and you don't have to wash everything as much. So I think he spilt something and he was looking for one of those to clean up the mess. I think that's what he was inferring. And then of course he was blaming me for the mess. Which, because, you know, nothing's his fault. Putting the heat. I need to get a camera in this corner now. I'm gonna have to get a corner camera. If I'm gonna have the heat set over here, so I do want to put some. I do want a little drill press. That's what I that's another thing I need to. I need to get a drill press. I'm realizing not having a drill press is not a huge problem, but it's one of those things that's like, I wish I had a drill press right now. Used to that, he'll be blaming you for therapy in 20 years. Probably. This doesn't have anything on the end. This doesn't have anything on the end. Am I using the right one? Yeah, Siboor. Okay, I guess we have to, depending on where, oh, this might be a terminal thing. This might go into a terminal because I don't know how much amps this draw. They might not be plugging this into a JST. Make a Dremel press. If I had a non-battery powered Dremel, I would. Also, if I want a drill press for drilling. Not for like, oh, if I need to put a little hole, I could put, I've got a CNC. I've got a Milo if I need to do like little detail stuff. I trust the Milo over it because that does higher rip'em. Or actually, no. The Dremel might do higher rip'ems. I don't know. Okay. So this goes in like that, I guess. So this goes like that. This goes, I'm assuming, like this. M312s from the back. M312 button head. M312 button head. M6, M2, 312 button head. So when these are M312. Close enough. Two, a three. Got your drill press at a yard sale. I used to have one, but it was one of those things like it was with the house, and I think one of my wife's brothers took it. Because I think it technically was theirs. Okay. Yep. I will say the printed parts on this aren't too bad. Make sure that spins freely. And then I think this just snaps on the top. Yeah, there's a bit of a lip. Yeah, that's... Oh. It just... Like it does snap on. Okay. Okay. And then M3 T-nuts. And then that goes right there. So M3 T-nuts and M3 8s. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Are you feeling okay since did you put aux cooling fans in? Because I honestly now want to get a benchmark between with and without aux cooling fans to see if they're all that kind of... I'm not a huge fan of them because I normally print ABS. And I'm not a huge fan of relying on directed cooling from one direction. They're not a great band, in my opinion. So it'll be fun to do some testing to see with and without kind of thing. There we go. I have a $100 US drill press. Yeah, you don't need a crazy drill press. If you should not be trying to do precision with the drill press. Drill press is, I've kind of, at most I've punched a divot that I could use to get my drill bit started. And there's gonna be a hole roughly in that location. That's what a drill press is for. That, and if you got like a Remo hole, it's nice to have too. That way you don't have to worry about backlash and kicking or coming in on an angle. At least with a drill press, you know the drill bit's coming in kind of perpendicular to the surface, hopefully. Also, it would help if I lined up T-nuts first. What Voron would you recommend? If you don't know which printer to build a Trident. Simple as that. If you don't know which Voron to build a Trident. Also, don't forget, today is Tuesday. If I get it, it should be edited. Tomorrow tomorrow is the, if you're a channel member or Patreon supporter, tomorrow is going to be probably the Pantheon video. The tour of Pantheon. That video should be out tomorrow. If you're a channel member or Patreon supporter. Or if you luck out and somebody gifts it to you between now and tomorrow, or you become a channel member or Patreon supporter of your own accord and own free will, because you're big mature adults and you can do that decision on your own. So that'll be tomorrow, because the video will be public on Thursday. So this goes in there, goes around and down under that doohickey. So I need that little spacer. Hopefully you're in here, because you're all I got left. I wouldn't call this a monstrosity. This is just a trident with a bunch of add-ons. I don't see the piece I need. I need one of those, but I already, yeah, see this one. It's popping out already. Hopefully it's in that box. I'm not gonna lie, I probably am gonna reprint the panel clips. I probably won't be using these panel clips. I'll probably use something like the annex panel clips, or any a sort of locking panel clip instead of the screw-based ones. I'm not a huge fan of the screw-based ones. I tried the magnetic ones. The magnetic ones I'm also not a super huge fan of, simply for the fact the magnetic ones are kind of annoying. Not gonna lie, magnetic ones are kind of annoying. They have a tendency to not hold great. Not a huge fan of them. Okay, so you're gonna go there. Okay, so let's see. Cut you off right about there. What's the Z height? The Z height on this printer is 250. This is a 250 printer. Get in your hole, come on. There we go. And then this goes like that. Wait, this is not the right way. This is backwards. They printed this the wrong way around, I think. Or unless I put that one in the wrong way. Did I put that one in the wrong way? I did. I screwed that up. Oh well. I don't think it matters. These are just cable covers. Yeah, I'll put you like that. Do you know how hard it is to build a tool changer, and are you planning to build one? Maybe if a kit ever shows up, I'll build one. As for how hard it is to build them, you build a normal printer and then you just build the tool head several times. Usually. It's just a normal printer, only the carriage lockup mechanism is slightly different, because obviously the carriages have to come off the tool head. Or the tool head has to come off the carriages. But for the most part, they're not that hard to build. They're as hard to build as a normal printer. You just build the tool head several times, and you just have a mechanism for it to attach and detach from the carriage. That's about it. So, yeah. Oh, also, apparently I screwed up. This, I put these on backwards. Somebody's like, oh, you put these on backwards. So let me fix these back here right now while I remember. Let me fix this. Apparently, remember how I was saying the belts rub on the back here? There we go. The belts are rubbing here. Apparently I put these together backwards. So let me fix this. Oh, this is gonna be kind of annoying. Oops. Yay, ball joints. There we go. Really? My Bluetooth disconnected from this far away? Really? Are you gonna come back, Bluetooth? Yeah. So apparently I put these together backwards. So. My Bluetooth dongle cannot penetrate the overwhelming thickness that is my 15-year-old LG monitor or whatever. So this goes like this. Oh, that makes a lot more sense. Okay. Yeah, that goes like that. There we go. Yeah, I totally had these backwards. That's okay. Is dropping that bed down so much has caused it to come out of alignment. There we go. Crack these so we're not putting undue force on it. Let it float free. Gotta let it float free. There we go. That looks a lot better. Now my belts aren't rubbing anymore, which means my belt tension's probably off now, but whatever. I don't think we actually did the final belt tension yet. You go there. And you go there. There we go. Now. And the firmware config. Yeah, that's the thing. You're going to have a little bit more trouble getting everything tuned up configuration-wise with a tool changer, just because you have more going on. But for the most part, it's not too bad. Because especially, this is why I like kits, because if you're building a kit, hopefully the person who designed the kit has pre-made configs and everything for you. So you're not scrounging in the dark trying to figure out how to make it work. Nothing's more annoying than building a kit and finding out it's not fully supported. You're like, what the heck? Line up that screw. Yeah. Get in the hole. There we go. What do you mean? Really? There we go. There we go. There we go. Level-ish. Good enough. Lock this down. There we go. Okay. Now our belts aren't rubbing anymore, so how's that doing? There we go. Okay, there we go. Now the belts aren't rubbing. There we go. Good there. Okay, so that's in. A little wobbly. I mean, it'll be pushing up against the panel, hopefully, during the actual operation. So it shouldn't make too much noise, hopefully. Okay, so that's that. So now, where the hell does this plug in? So see, this is what I mean. Now it's like, okay, we've ran the wire. I gotta go all the way up here. Yeah, so that plugs into the first. Okay, so yeah, that's why there's no thing. That plugs into the first heating or hot end heater. Okay. So. I am gonna break my rule and modify this and put itty bitty ferrule on it because ferrules on it. Nothing wrong with a little bit of a little ferrule. Let's see if I can get my headphones back. I don't know why there's... There we go. Okay, and that looks like red first. Maybe it would help if I loosen that first. Nope. No. Yes. Yeah, get in your hole. Come on. Get in your hole. Come on. Yeah. I need some tweezers. Or some. Get in your hole. Come on. There we go. You have entered your hole. There we go. There we go. Okay. I know you're not a huge fan of Clipper-based commercial printers right now, but would you be willing to try the FormBot Marathon IDEC? I mean, if it shows up, yeah, but like... let me and let me rephrase that. I'm not a huge fan of improper of loosey-goosey implementations of Clipper. Oh, this is like an IDEX 22 kind of knockoff, isn't it? I mean, if it shows up, sure, but like, I'm not holding my breath out. Plug in there. Come on. Get in your hole. Get in your hole. There we go. There we go. So I think today, if today we get the wiring all done and managed, I think that's a pretty good spot, because then we can do Clipper firmware and all that stuff Saturday night. Now I gotta scroll all the way down here for the next part. So the next part is this guy. The fume pack. Okay, so we got to put some heat sets in this. So let's get the printed parts for the fume pack. Which I think it's mostly like pre-assembled already. Yeah, it's this. So I think you're supposed to fill this with carbon filament pellets. Okay. 610 magnet. Oh, magnets? Where are my magnets at? Are there magnets in here? There are magnets. So these go 1, 2 in there. Heat sets go 1, 2, 3, 4. Heat sets go 1, 2, 3, 4. And magnets go there. And there's positive and negative sides to these magnets. Okay, so let's get the heat iron going. Let's do the heat sets first. Get that going. Looks vaguely familiar to the rat rig Zed. There's only so many ways you can do Zed. There's only so many ways you can have a lead screw attached to a bed. So, yeah, it's a triple Z setup. I don't know which printer is the first to do triple Z. Probably not this one. I don't know which one's the most recent to do it. Probably not this one. But it's triple Z. It's not super uncommon nowadays. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do one more. Okay. A bigger. These motors are all the same. These motors are all the same. Okay, so time to put the heat sets in. So we come back here. So for those wondering, this is where I have the heat set now. That's why I'm hiding in the corner. Not avoiding you guys. I'm just putting heat sets in. I will say it's actually nice out in the garage for once. It is currently 25 Celsius out here. And with the fan going, it's actually, I'm not gonna say chilly, but it is actually nice out here for once. And whenever you're putting heat sets, always make sure they go in flush. You don't want them sitting proud. Also, after you put the heat set in, don't hold the part in a way where your thumb is sitting over the heat set that you just put in, because you would burn yourself, like I just did. That was hot. That was actually pretty hot. And also, I can't see you, chat, right now, so you better be behaving. There we go. I can't see chat. My eyes are not that good anymore. This is not a flattering camera angle, is it? This camera angle is not flattering in the slightest. Also, while I can't really do anything other than ramble at chat, does anyone here work for Squarespace? I need to get a website set up finally. I've been putting that off for too long. And if anyone works at Squarespace and wants to sponsor the video, because you know that's like the thing you do when you get a website as a YouTuber, you get the video that you announce you have a website sponsored by Squarespace. If anyone works for Squarespace, reach out. I want to try and get that done in the next little bit here. Okay, so we got that. Now, we're gonna need a pneumatic connector. I don't know where that would be. Right here. What are my thoughts on the VZBot printers? I like them. They're a fun printer. Nothing against them. They're if that's the kind of printer you're looking for, they make a nice printer in that form factor. It's hard to say. Like, here's the thing. I don't know what you're looking to get in a printer. I don't know what your skill level is. Like, there's so many variables involved with choosing a printer that it's hard to go like, yes, this is the one printer you should buy. I totally cross-threaded that. Whatever. Good enough. Okay, magnets. Where did I put the magnets? Here we go. Okay. So this is gonna be fun. So the trick for this is I'm gonna get a wee little bit of super glue here. And I'm gonna put a drop of super glue in every one of these holes. Very bottom. Just a little. Because I need to put 2 magnets in each one. Okay. Let's try this. Okay. Wow, these are strong magnets. Where is, not you, I'm looking for a specific tool of mine. Did that magnet attract to something? It did. Where did I put you? I don't know where I put you. You will do. Please tell me you're flat on the back. You're not flat on the back. I can't even do, okay. It's like, you know what? Do it the old way. Get a vise, or get a, there we go. What I use is, I usually use a file or something, because files have a flat bottom usually. So that way you can hold the magnet flat and perpendicular to the surface you're pressing it into. These parts are cracking a little bit while I do this. And this is why I put a little bit of super glue, because that one just kind of fell in. Yeah, so that side I had to force them in. This side they just kind of fell in. So now we put a magnet on top of each one of these, because they have to attract. Okay. And then we put a little dab of super glue in the bottom of each one of these. That will do ya. Just enough that basically like, oh, this is, I can't see. Let's put a itty bitty drop of clear liquid at the bottom of a white hole. We're totally gonna see what we're doing, guys. I don't know which way this goes. I'm assuming it goes this way. So wait, that's the top. So I'm assuming it goes this way, because I'm assuming you would read it. Yeah. Back over. Push those magnets in. There we go. And now, there we go. Push that in. Push that in. You are all in. There we go. Okay, we're gonna let that dry for a little bit here. Okay. Next, we have some blowers that we have to put some heat sets in. Okay, more heat sets. Okay. They love putting heat sets and blowers on this machine. I mean, easy way to do it. Just means I gotta go sit over here in my corner by myself. The force of habit to do after saying number. What am I listening to? I don't know. It's here. Let's change it up. Here, let's not make any ad revenue on this video for 30 days. Switch over to lo-fi beats. Oh no. Well, that heat set's gone. Hopefully I have spares. Sent the 5M back because I want to go in and close printer. Leaning to K1 because it's easy to root. You could do that. I mean, I got a K1C. I haven't had any major issues with it. I have a FlashForge Adventurer 5M Pro. Nothing. StreamBeats? No, it's not StreamBeats. So StreamBeats is actually like copyright free. It's actually really nice. I like StreamBeats. The problem is there is a there's a stupid group that basically tries to copyright strike or not copyright strike, but like they claim the ad revenue on StreamBeats songs, false claims. So the moment you dispute it, you're gonna win. The problem is it takes 30 days for it to clear because they never actually they never click the like, oh, we fold button. They just let it expire. So what happens is it's a shitty way to make money, but people do it. It's very common. I think these guys are Latin perfs, so it's like South America or something like that, one of the countries down there that they're registered in. But basically what you do is you upload a bunch of royalty-free music on your YouTube channel that's monetized as a music studio channel. You have to have your channel flagged as a music channel, essentially, like a studio channel. And it's easy to do in some certain countries, like not legitly. So what you do is you get your channel flagged as that. You upload a bunch of royalty-free music to your channel, and then you add that to the YouTube Content ID system, basically going, hey, it's the same thing like studios do when they, you upload a clip from a movie and it automatically gets flagged. Well, same thing for music. So they basically go, hey, this is our music. We claim all ad revenue on any video that violates our copyright, whatever. And then you just sit back and wait for YouTube channels to use that royalty-free music. So the thing is, I get flagged right away going, hey, so-and-so has claimed ad revenue on your video. And what you do is you hit the dispute button, you go, no, this is a valid, here's my license for it, because StreamBeats does put out a license. You can just copy and paste the link to it. You go, hey, nope, this is the license. I'm allowed to use this music. This is royalty-free music. Here's the license saying I can use it. You don't own this. And then what they're supposed to do is they are supposed to either dispute it, like they go, no, this is our music, or they go, oh, no, we're wrong. Our bad, you get it, right? False claim. But what they do is they just don't respond to it ever, and it just expires after 30 days. So they basically make money off the people that don't do the dispute system, essentially. Or, hey, I finish a stream and I don't get the claim until like the next day. They get to claim like 12 hours of ad revenue. It's stupid. I don't like the system, but it is what it is. Remember, we're all in YouTube's house here. We're all in Google's house. Now, they should, in my opinion, for the amount of false strikes they put out, or false claims, they should, in my opinion, get flagged in the system as fraudulent, but that doesn't happen, unfortunately. And it's not every stream that it happens to. It's not every stream that it happens that I play stream beats I get claimed, but it's a good like every 1 or 2 out of every 5 roughly. So it happens enough that I've been like not using stream beats as much as I used to, but it's still annoying. Heat sets into fan. Actually, shoot, am I putting these in the right side? I am putting these in the right side. Good. Don't want to put them in the wrong side. It's never good when you put it in the wrong side. 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. And the last one. 1, 2, 3. 5. There we go. Where's the air filter? It's right here. You'll see in a minute. You'll see in a minute. This you fill with carbon fiber pellets, I believe. I don't know how you open this up. Supposed to be able to open this up, I believe. But this does open up and you can... I have no idea how you're supposed to open this up. Oh, there you go. This opens up. This just slides out and you put... activated carbon. So this is probably going to make a mess. I probably should be wearing gloves for this. But you just put a little bit of activated carbon in there. Ah, VOCs. And then we just kind of slide you back on. There you go. Carbon filter. Carbon fiber, carbon fiber. Carbon fiber. This is gonna be the first time I ever use this on a printer. Okay. Normally I've never bothered putting a filter on a printer ever, to be honest. Because you know why? I'm too lazy to do the 50-day change the pellets. I could see me just not doing that. All right, how do the wires go on this? They go out, so this goes in like that, and they go through that hole. They go through there. Okay. Yeah, normally I just, you know, the printers go in a room, or in my case, the garage, where I normally am not for extended periods of time. And yeah, that's it. And then I also seal the printers up pretty good. 2 reasons. 1, keep the heat in. And 2, most VOCs are airborne at higher temperatures. So as they cool, what happens is basically the this just goes like that, yeah. As they cool, the how's this cable supposed to go? Oh, it just goes over the back. As they cool, the bad stuff settles on like the bottom of the printer or the walls of the printer. Usually the walls and the top panel. That's why they look so ugly after a while. And that's why you have to use a degreaser when you clean your printer panels. Okay. So that goes like that. And then we put this little cover plate on. So let me find the cover plate. Is this the cover plate? This is the cover plate. So we got a little slot there for it. I don't like that. I hope I'm not pitching a wire. There we go. Okay. M38 button head cap screw. Which filter is this? This is just whatever one comes with the kit. I have no idea any of the actual details, if this is an original design, if it's based off an off-the-shelf one. No clue. But this comes with the kit. What time are we at? Oh, we're almost at 1 o'clock. Shoot. Shoot, we're almost at 1. Also, where's the overlay? You guys didn't tell me the overlay was off. Is this overlay on? Is it? Where's the overlays? How am I supposed to work without seeing your beautiful faces, chat? I don't want to see your faces. I just want to see the words you say. There we go. Okay. And then I think I got to put some in from the front. M38s from the front. Okay. Stealth Max build. Depending on the noise level of this printer will either live inside or live outside. I'm hoping in the next little bit here I'm trying to make more room out here in the garage. So we're probably going to be reviving the indoor studio in a bit. Stuff like the Prusa XL will move inside. Either this Trident or that Trident will move inside. I'm going to have the Prusa Mark IV inside with the MMU, or the Prusa Mark IV S with the MMU will be inside. Yeah, because I want to feed that with a rep box. I want to get the rep box set back up inside and whatnot. You can see us. I can see everything. I'm like Santa Claus. You have a Nevermore in your P1P, got a few degrees. Yeah, it basically acts like a convection oven. The reason you see things like the Nevermore and whatnot give you better chamber temperatures, it basically circulates the air in the chamber. So normally what it does, it draws the cooler air from under the bed and it blows it away. So that means how it works is when the bed heats up, it PID tunes. So it gets to 100 degrees, and if the bed drops in temperature, it pulses the heater. So what you're doing by having the air move in the chamber, you're constantly moving the air around. So that means there's air moving next to the bed, which is drawing heat out of the bed into the air, and the bed's having to pump more heat into the system. So by circulating the air in your printer, you're basically, instead of just it being a mass of hot air that's just sitting near the printer, by constantly moving the heat around, right? Because you got cold air at the bottom, hot air at the top. By basically forcing the air to do this, it forces the bed to pump more heat into the system. It allows you to get some pretty high chamber temperatures without having to use an additional heater, because now you're using your bed heater more efficiently, essentially. Okay, so we put the activated carbon in there. And then, oh, we put a little back piece on here. Find that. Is it this piece? Yep, so this just snaps in, I think. That doesn't fit. Supposed to snap in place. Oh, this goes here, I think. Yeah, this goes here. There we go. I don't know why this isn't. Why is this part not part of it? Why is this a separate part? Why is that a separate part? Why isn't this printed part of this? Anyways, okay, that goes that. And this goes like this magnetically. And there we go. That is our, like it blocks that, but that could have been printed part of it. Okay, there we go. There's our Nevermore. There we go. So we got, for those wondering, we do have activated carbon in there. 30 days or 50 hours. I think it's to fit the panel. Oh, well, no, it fills these little, it covers these gaps. Like you see, there's these gaps right there, these veins. But I mean, like that could have been printed on. That could have just been part of the print. Oh, well, like I'm not, it's not a deal breaker. I'm just trying to figure out what they were thinking designing it. Like what the process was. Okay, so now, oh, we gotta put more stuff on. So we got these two pieces and then that, and then two rings. TPU seals, ooh, okay. So we got the TPU seals, we got that. Oh, these actually are TPU seals, okay. I'm gonna put just a little dab of super glue in this, just to make sure these don't go anywhere. A little dab will do ya. Oh wow, these don't want to go in their hole. Okay, yeah, these TPU seals are kind of shit. These TPU seals are shit. They don't. Okay, these are not how you do an O-ring. O-ring, people! That's not how you do an O-ring. This isn't how you do an O-ring. This isn't how you do an O-ring. If you're gonna do an O-ring, you're gonna do it right. This is not the right way to do an O-ring. This ring is way too narrow. This slot is nowhere near deep enough, and there isn't enough tension. Normally when you put it in an O-ring, the ID is ever so slightly bigger than the ID of your O-ring, so that way it stretches around it and it holds it in place. This literally just kind of like sits there. There's nothing to really actually hold it in. There's nothing here to hold it in. I'm just gonna have to super glue it in place, I think, and then just kind of hope for the best.
We gotta do the come up in the field. You can all gotta talk work that can do that. We gotta. I want you to talk work.
You want me to stop working? What do you want?
I want to go out on what up there.
What?
I want to go up there.
I can't hear you, buddy. What do you want?
I want to go.
I need to wait. Oh.
What did they made of? Earthquake? Or metal quick?
Yeah, this is a metal brick. Daddy's trying to glue stuff in place and it's not wanting to. So Daddy's weighing it down with bricks made out of metal. Also called a 1, 2, 3 block.
1, 2, 3 block.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3 block. And now I need those 2 accent pieces. So what do you want from Daddy? Oh, here's one. Uh-oh, those fell. I'm missing a piece. Is it under there? Nope. I am missing a piece. I got one of them. this goes right here. Or does that go like that? I think that goes like that. Okay, so that goes there. I'm missing a piece. And there's the other. Okay. Hey, I've only got 3 minutes left on the stream, buddy. Okay, what do you need Daddy to do?
Go out from your hill.
You want me to go inside? Okay, Daddy's got like 5 minutes of work left, and then I'll come inside, okay? You want to go fishing? Okay, we'll go fish soon, okay? But you got to go inside. You got to let Daddy finish, okay? You want to sit and watch? Okay. The top doors of the Magneto shattered. Yeah, they're plexiglass or whatever, acrylic, and ISO causes them to spall like that. So. Oh, shoot. No, stay on, O-ring. It's like I just need you to stay glued on. So we'll just put that there. We'll let that sit there. Okay. So this is kind of annoying, the way they use this image. If you look at it, you'd think like that screw goes through that hole. It doesn't. It sits above it like that. It goes like this. So I need M312s. Hey, what do you want to go fishing for, buddy? You want to go somewhere else? You don't want to go to the marina? So that you want to go to where we went yesterday, or do you want to go somewhere new?
Somewhere new.
Okay. Do you know where though? Near the bridge. I don't know what place near the bridge. What place near the bridge are you talking about? What?
I think the fishies don't let go.
You think? Oh, you think the fishies won't let go over there? Oh, yeah. We could try a different spot. Anyone know some good dock fishing spots in Essex County? Fishing in Calvin would be its own stream. So here's the thing. I don't mind when like Calvin comes out here and he's like kind of like right now. But doing an actual stream or using him for content is not something I like doing. Not a fan of parents who use their kids for content. Yeah, I'll probably he'll be in odd videos here and there. You know, Halloween's coming up. I'm gonna print him a costume or something. But parents that use their kids as the focus of content, honestly, creeps me out. Also, another thing, people on the internet sometimes creep me out. So yeah, there's a reason you don't see him as much. Okay, so that goes in there. So we got the TPU seals that really don't do much. So that goes through there. So that slides onto that. And then we have 3 screws for that. So M38. So let's get this panel put together and then I think we'll call it. And then what we'll do is I want to start the MMU 3 on Friday. Does it matter which way this goes? I don't think it matters which way this goes. So this comes off, this comes off. So we do have the TPU seals. They are super glued on. So I'm hoping that the glue just kind of holds them in place and then we'll pinch them in place like this. What did you do?
This thing go right there.
That Allen key goes right there? Okay.
Then part from that thing. The part for that thing there.
Okay, so this has to slide through. Oh, this is going to be annoying. You slide there while I pull you up. And then that is, what size screw do I use for this? M3/8. Button head. The worst drawings are still LDO extrusion. What do you mean by that, the LDO extrusion drawings? Okay, so let's see here. Line up these. There we go. Where's Daddy's Allen key? What do you got there, buddy? Oh, there it is. People can get parasocial. They can. Luckily, this community hasn't been too bad. So, cheers. But I've seen parasocial. It's a little, it disturbs me a bit. I'm not a huge... Yeah, parasocial is one of those things, like as somebody who streams as their job, you don't really see it with video, people who do mostly videos on the internet. Well, you do see it a bit, but streaming, I think, is like swatting, for example. That's a thing that I have to worry about because you never know. There we go. Okay. Hopefully both these panels are the same side. Like both sides are the same. So yeah, that'll work. There we go. Okay. So there is the back panel with the Nevermore installed. We've got all the wiring done. Everything is installed. I think the next thing we have to do. Yep, we're going to call it right here. Yeah. So we foam it up and we start putting the panels on. So we will continue with this on Friday. Let's do the giveaway. Let's do this giveaway. So if you didn't enter for your chance to win some Polymaker filament, link in the video description. You got like 1 minute. So if you haven't entered for the draw, go like the smash button right now, because it is cool when like everyone likes it, because it's like a team. Are you hitting me with the... Is that nice to do? No. Can you go inside for a minute, buddy? Okay, let's do this giveaway. Come on. Come on. We got 321 people. Come on. Come on. Enter, 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 enter. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. And when I clap, it's over. 1. And now I have to look at my stream so I can see when I clap, because there's a time delay. So I gotta make it fair. So then when I watch it clean, there, I clap, okay. Close responses, link to sheet. There we go. Problem is, because I'm reorganizing the garage right now, I have it's actually pretty clean right now, but I still have stuff everywhere. And it's like, Calvin, what are you in right now? What are you doing? Don't do that, you're gonna get hurt. You know how much paperwork I gotta do if you get hurt? A lot of paperwork. Yeah, if you get hurt, you got to go to the hospital. Forever and ever, yep.
For one whole day. For one whole day.
Yep, for one whole day. Clear, open. 334. Okay, let's go with... Let's go with Vaz. No, that one's too long. Let's find a nice short one. Where's the next short one? This is a short one. Bots, what is it? 334? Bots, there we go. So how these work? Either the first one who crosses the finish line wins, or sometimes it's closest to the middle wins. And what I do is I wish good luck to somebody. If they happen to win, You know what? We'll change it up. If you happen to win and I pick you, you get 2 spools of filament. So if I happen to pick you and you happen to win, you get 2 spools of filament instead of the regular 1. Boom. Congratulations. Good luck to Neuro99. If you win, you get 2 spools of filament. Yeah, you want to come watch? Since the garage is a workspace, I would have to do an accident report. Oh, look at the cannons. They're gonna go flying. Who's in the lead? Remember, exclamation mark, I want to go faster, makes you go faster. And exclamation mark, gullible, makes everyone else go slower. Oh, Glengus. Oh, yeah, no, you burned all your speed there. Oh, Mard. Go Mard!
Who's gonna be winner?
Oh, well, it ain't gonna be Nizo, that's for sure.
He died?
Yeah, they fell off. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? Oh, Mard, maybe? Mard? Raki? Raki might win. Oh, Milan! Milan J! Yeah, Milan J won. Yep, Milan J won. So there you go. Oh, wait, shoot. I just realized. No, move me. There we go. Sorry. Forgot I was up top there. There you go. Milan J won. So congratulations, Milan J. You have won yourself a spool of filament from Polymaker. You'll get an email from me, hopefully soon after the stream ends, with information on how to collect your filament from Polymaker. Let me pull you up here. Milan. Hey, 1 of 1. There we go. So yeah, so you'll get an email from me, hopefully later this afternoon, with information to collect your filament. Golf claps in chat. Yay. So this was fun. As of right now, we'll carry on with this Friday, or correction, Saturday. Because I do want to get the Prusa MMU3 started, or the Prusa build. I don't know, one or the other. We'll do something else Friday, and then we'll carry on Saturday. Saturday, it'll be a nice relaxing stream. We'll just have a wobbly pop and do some cable management and firmware configuration. Should be fun. So yeah, so we're gonna call it there. So shout out to Siboor. Daddy's gotta say goodbye to everyone. So we'll call it there. Huge shout out to Siboor for providing this kit for testing and evaluation. If you are interested in getting this kit, there is a link in the description. It is not an affiliate link. So, you know, for those that are that. I may switch to one after we get it up and going. I am pretty happy with it so far. I will say I'm pretty impressed with it so far. Few things I can see for improvement, but nothing game changing. Mostly like little QA stuff. Also shout out to Polymaker for the spool of filament we give away this stream and every stream. Links for all of them and more in the video description. Some of them are affiliate links, don't cost you anything extra, go a long way in supporting the channel. And others, like the Gamer Subs affiliate link, use code Canuck and save 10% off your order. Ooh. Is good. And then for everyone else, for those that donate to the channel, gifted memberships to others, or became members of the channel yourself, I thank you. I would not be able to do the things I do, create the content I create, without your continued support. You make it all possible. I'm Taylor, the Canuck creator. I think we're gonna call it there. Also, you may have noticed the YouTube channel has officially fully changed the name over. So now it is, the YouTube channel is officially just Canuck Creator, not Nero 3D, the Canuck Creator, it's just Canuck Creator now. So yeah, it's Tuesday. Kids are back at school this week, at least up here. I know some places. Why do some places you go to school for a week and then you have a vacation with Labor Day? You start the Tuesday after Labor Day. That's how we do it. That's how everyone should do it. Calling it there. Be safe out there. Wash your hands. Enjoy the rest of your week. And I will see you tomorrow if you're a channel member on a video. Thursday if you're normal and you're on a video. And then Friday for a stream. Okay. Goodbye. Bye. Wave. Wave. Wave.